What's up, you guys? It is Mary.
And Alma.
And we invite you guys to like,
subscribe,
share,
and comment
down below because today we are reviewing season 6, episode 4. And you guys, the houses are looking complete. Christina's looking like she's moving in. Yes. They're nice big homes and everything.
Beautiful homes.
But they are facing some issues. It seems like they will not be able to move until Christmas. Mm-hmm. I feel like building homes is not easy. I've never been through the process or whatever, but just from what I've seen from reality TV and stuff like that, it's definitely a tedious process. Yeah. And it seems like sometimes there can be errors and mistakes and stuff like that goes on. And then when you have everybody talking to the builder, it won't go well.
It will also confuse him. He probably will put what he's supposed to put in Mary's house, put it in Janelle's house.
Because it's 4 homes.
Too many noises. Like too many cooks spoil the broth.
Yes. You know? Too many hands in the broth spoils the broth.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just felt like, I hope they'll be able to get in by Christmas, but they have to really leave that man alone to do his job.
His work.
You know what I'm
Mary.
saying? Yes, you boo. But yes. But Kody thinks it's Janelle and Kody went to go shopping for furniture. Yes. And he said, it's slightly awkward being with Janelle. Yeah. Because we don't get romantic that often, but when we do, it's stuff like this. Right. And I know that I'm gonna have a peaceful time with her. Yes. So basically,
and right now the bed that they have are 2 twin beds that they push together.
Really?
Yes. So they show that they looked at their sheets and show with these 2 twin beds that they push together, and each of them lay on one side. So now it's like, oh yes, when she goes to the new house, we are going to have a new bed, a queen size bed. And then they're like, well, maybe we'll have to maybe put on layaway, or maybe we'll not be able to afford everything right now. So Janelle was like, well, Kody, I could just take photos. We could just take photos and give it to ourselves for Christmas because we know we're going to get this eventually. So he was like, oh yeah, so this will be our Christmas. They both decided it'll be their Christmas present, their anniversary present, and their birthday present. But next year.
Janelle is a simple woman.
She's like, yes.
She is a simple woman.
So
and there's nothing wrong with that.
So he decided, well, if that's the case, I'm going to get the whole bed set. Not just the mattress, but the whole bed set.
Well, then that's quite nice, then, isn't it? So I thought that was really sweet and everything because they had their 20th anniversary coming up.
Yeah.
So
but later on, he surprised her, brought the headboard and the mattress. Not the whole bed set, but at least the headboard and the mattress. Yeah. And said he's going to put that up for her and it's going to be a nice surprise.
Yeah. But so he basically went touring with Robin to her home. And he was all super affectionate and lovey-dovey. Okay, this man was trying to kiss Robin. He was holding her by the lapels of her jacket, honey, kissing her and everything, stuff like that.
People.
And then she was like, I really love these stoves because there's like 2 stoves. She's like, I can cook 4 different things, and none of them will overcook, or none of them will burn or whatever. And he's like, you're so beautiful. You don't even need to know how to cook.
Ladies,
didn't you say
that
though?
Hear that? Haven't I been saying it?
You did say that.
When a man thinks so much of you and he's so in love with you, it don't matter if you can cook, clean. None of that matters to him. You can make burnt bread and he will eat it and say, "Oh, baby, it's so delicious." Yeah. They don't care. So that's why when you meet someone who starts telling you about cooking and cleaning, that man don't love you like he's supposed to. You're more in love with him than he is of you. Run.
And the thing is,
run. Because a man who is really into you, he doesn't care if you're the best sexual partner. He actually doesn't care. No. Because whatever sex you give him is the best to him.
I mean, but it's like what women do, though, because when they're all starry-eyed about a man, they really into him or whatever, I know. The sex will be horrible. I know. Horrible. But they'll be thinking it's the best they ever had.
And then you get out. Awful, too. The kiss is awful.
But they're like, oh, my God, it's so amazing. It's the same way with men.
It's when you break up, then the truth come out.
Like, damn, his weenie was like 2 inches.
or he's cute, slobbery and all.
And his lips were actually real crusty. He always had some spit on the side of his lip, and I hated kissing his.
Yeah, see, we get into all of that kind of stuff. Like
we get rose-colored glasses.
Who was trying to talk to Lizzo, he go spit all corners of his mouth.
Well, I saw his picture again.
Oh, please
I was like, oh my! No, because I was looking for a picture of Lizzo to do the thumbnail for the video, and I was like,
I know.
I almost wanted to vomit just looking at his picture. But yeah, so yeah, a man does not need you to do all that. You have to wait for the right man because you want to be able to have a blissful, happy, drama-free marriage.
Said, Robin is not even like that beautiful. That's what you were saying, right?
Yeah, I mean,
but in
I personally feel like
eyes, she is beautiful.
Personally, I feel like Janelle has, you know, I'm not trying to like dissect or whatever, but me personally, I feel like Janelle has the best face out of all the wives.
Well, she has
like,
big,
I think
beautiful eyes.
She has the big, beautiful eyes. She has the beautiful hair to match and everything. And I just think she has really cute features.
I like Christine, and the reason why I think because Christine's so lively. Like she's.
I love Janelle's facial features, but I love Christine's spirit. I love how bubbly she is. She's gonna make some man a very happy husband.
Absolutely.
Like because she's so happy, she's so joyful, and she just brings a lightness and a beauty to any room she walks in.
That is so true.
You know what I'm saying?
That is so true.
I love Robin because I really feel like she is somebody who knows what she wants.
Women can really learn from Robin.
They can really learn from her.
Game.
I don't, you know, there was a story that she told that actually makes me kind of relate to her more, but we're going to get into that later. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like Robin, she has been through a lot in her life. Yeah. She has found a man that's good for her, and she has come out of that.
She used her noodles.
Yes. She's a little calculating, but I feel like all women need to be calculating, especially for your future.
You better be for
but
your
I feel
future.
Like the reason why I don't like her sometimes, but sometimes the reason why I don't like her,
you better be, you better be for your future too, and your kids' future.
But I feel like with Robinson, I feel like she's a little manipulative and not genuine. That's where I have my issues with her. Mary.
Oh boy, let's please let's talk about.
I'm gonna pray for
Mary.
you. But anyway, yes. So that's basically what was going on or whatever. But the guy did dissect.
If I can say something right quick, and I'm digressing a little bit. When you talk about Robin, like, okay, she might not be the best looking in the room, but he loves her.
Yeah,
and he
absolutely.
thinks she's the most beautiful in the world. But
I think it's the way she makes him feel, and I feel like she makes him feel like the man. Because even when he was manhandling her a little bit with like pulling her close with the jacket,
like, baby,
she was like,
handled me. That's how that was how her
head was back. You know,
it surely was. And she had that little mischievous smile.
But that's what she likes. Cody likes the fact that Robin makes him feel like a man.
Let me tell
you,
and
ain't got to do nothing with cooking and cleaning and being submissive.
I had a friend of mine who. She was a handsome woman, matronly looking. She was not beautiful at all. At all.
I know you did. I understand this lady was a handsome woman.
But she has a heart of gold. I loved her. To me, she was beautiful because of her spirit. But if you just look at her, you'd be like, oh, what's going on? What are you looking at? Is that a snake? What?
The birds eat salamanders?
Where? Oh, okay. I don't want to see that. Please don't show me. Okay, let me continue with the video. Anywho, I don't want to.
Oh my God!
Anyway, moving right at all. However, this man was so in love with her, put her in a huge home, like, and then the garden was immaculate. I thought he was hiring people to do landscaping because he was an engineer, had this awesome job. No, he was doing all the landscaping outside. And she really couldn't cook. He had a maid coming in and cleaning for her. But she tried to cook something. But I tasted her food one time, like, But that guy eating the food like it was the best thing he has eaten since fried chicken.
Oh.
But, it doesn't really matter. That's why if you meet a man and he starts counting all your flaws and you find yourself trying to do all these tasks,
run,
he's gonna fall in love with you. Run.
Yeah.
Run, because he's not that much into you. Run.
Yeah.
Don't waste time.
Somebody told me that it's always better. Because it's so easy for women to fall in love.
Absolutely.
It's really important that you find somebody who loves you more than you love them.
Absolutely.
And that is for women and men.
Yeah.
Women, find a man who loves you more than you love him.
Absolutely.
That is the key to a successful marriage. Mm-hmm. That's how I personally feel. I feel like when a woman loves a man
one of them,
more.
Because Yeah.
It depends. It depends.
Yeah.
If he is like somebody who's abrasive or whatever, who's just trying to push himself on you, then no. But I'm just saying, in the case of, you always want your man to be a little bit more crazy about you than you are about him. Because it's so easy for a woman to get so engulfed in that. And eventually, of course, especially if it's somebody where you're like, I want to make the right choice for my life.
Yes.
He doesn't have everything that I want, but he's the right person for me.
Absolutely.
Then that's totally fine, whatever. But I'm sure as you guys come together, love will grow, and the love will be at the same level.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But I feel like women, don't waste your time trying to be all crazy about a man while he puts you down and walks all over you. You see what it's done for Mary. Not a damn thing. That man wanted to give her a necklace.
We gonna get into that later. That's another episode, girl.
Alright. But yes, you guys. So But then what I thought was so funny?
What?
The builder said that Kody is really interesting with all his wives. This man has been in there.
Stranger. He's only been in their life for a few months.
Yeah. So he said. He said, he has a very interesting and different relationship with every single one of his wives.
Yes.
With Christine, he's jovial.
Yes.
With Janelle, he's very serious. Not serious, but matter of fact.
Yes.
But with Mary, he's accommodating.
I know.
And then
she has
with Robin,
hanging by a string, she driving him crazy.
And he ready to cut the string and let himself go, free himself of that relationship. But with Robin, he's in the honeymoon phase. Which, it's understandable, it's a new wife. But when we see it, season 16, he's still in that honeymoon phase.
On this episode, it's been 3 years. 3 years. You got 1 in Utah and 2 in Las Vegas. It's been 3 years.
And he's still in the honeymoon phase.
And when we see him in season 16, he's still in the honeymoon phase. So
all booed up with her.
When she said my mom and daddy were in a honeymoon phase, and they're still in a honeymoon phase, she learned her lesson well.
It is very, very possible. And I'm sure she saw that because, anyway, we'll get into that later. Mm-hmm. But yes, so I think that was everything. But they ended up having Christmas at Janelle's house or whatever.
Yeah.
Robin is officially a homeowner. She got the house.
I know.
Mary,
so happy for her.
Yes, all the wives, I think, were able to move into their homes or whatever. We'll get into that next episode. Mary is still sitting outside like a bump on the wall.
Yeah, good for her because you go there, 20 times to make corrections on dumb stuff,
and then taking pictures of the property.
I was going to be I was going to be so upset if any one of the other women were not in the house because of Mary, and Mary was in the house. So I felt just vindicated, like that. Mary is the only one who was not in her house. You don't do stuff like that.
Yeah.
If
and then she was taking pictures,
budget,
making scrapbooks and all that stuff. I'm like, Mary, and come on now.
And Mona told her, for every change you make, it's more money. And you're the only one who's over budget.
Christine made it work with 6 kids. You had one.
Like
I didn't understand.
Yeah, I just think it was a little selfish and then manipulative, and then when they get on her, she starts crying. I cannot.
But the thing is, I feel like hers are real because she has so much already in her already. But with Robert, she doesn't have much because she done healed. Now you see how she found herself a good man.
She has healed. Whatever she says she got through, she has healed.
He might not be amazing to all the other wives, but he's amazing to her.
Yes.
So she found her man, hun. So you can tell she don't need no healing. But yes, you guys, it is a Mary.
And
leave her just a like,
subscribe,
share,
and comment
down below.